Hello, powerful you. Recording in progress. And we're starting our third day of mastering your energy of success. The session that I felt into and decided that it's going to be about your dualities, polarity. What is that? That is the fact, I'm going to put my phone on it because it's a bit distracting. The fact that whenever you're going to be on your journey, is the journey of becoming that powerful version of yourself, becoming that highest you, becoming the woman who's creating and manifesting your desired life. The grief is coming. Which grief? The grief of staying where you are at the moment and the grief of not having what you want. Yes, the grief of not being where you want to be, the grief of not being as successful as you want to be. And yet there's a polarity, shadow and light. Yes, so darkness and light. Your shadows are actually what we call fears, a shame, of being scared of investing, of being scared of taking quantum actions, being scared of being visible, being scared of success. Did you know that your subconscious is scared of success as much as it's scared of having the things the way they are now? Because your subconscious believes that by being successful, let's say by having a successful business, it means, I don't know, maybe not having enough time with the children, not having enough free time, not doing things the way you want, being exposed, being too visible, being judged. All these are cemented into your subconscious, even if you know or you don't know. And it's your job to literally tap around that cement, around your subconscious, crack the cement and let it go. Because your journey of becoming the woman that you're meant to be, it starts by looking at your shadows. So beautifully, we know that we would never be able to see the fireworks or the light, the candle, if it wouldn't be darkness. It's all part of who we are. So, in a nutshell, the story of becoming, your journey of becoming, and I'm going to share with you a story, the story of the apprentice, the story of a thief, a beautiful story, a thief who was not doing very well in his business, right? So he wasn't producing much profit into his business. A thief, I know. Walking on the streets, he looking through the windows, he saw a master who was polishing the candle holder, the silver candle holders. And as he needed more cloths, he stood up from the position where he was, he started walking, and he went through the wall, grabbed his clothes, came back, sat down, carrying on with his job of polishing his silver candle holders. He thought, ooh, that's a gorgeous skill to have. I could be doing so many things if I were able to go through the wall. Lovely. He comes to the master and he's asking him, I want to do the same thing. I want to go through the wall. Beautiful, the master said. Sit down here, start polishing your silver candle holders, and then you're going to be able to. Okay. So the thief started polishing. He kept on going, kept on going. Everything would became like okay, but when I'll be able to go through the wall? When is it going to be my time? And then after 3 months, he's asking the master, but I kept on polishing. I kept on doing what you asked me to do. When will I be able to go through the walls? I want to go through the walls. Not a problem. You keep on sit down here. You keep on doing the things, that you have to do. So submissively, the student carried on with polishing his candle holders. Until one day, when he needed the cloth, without being aware, without realizing, he stood up, he started walking, and he went through the walls, took his cloths, came back, sat down, carrying on with his activity. He wasn't even aware that he managed to do the skill that he deeply desired months ago. So this story of becoming is a story of beautifully said that when you start the process, all you have to do is be patient. All you have to do is to do the work that you have to do. Keep on polishing, not quite. And then until one day, when it just clicks, and you are that woman. You've alchemized everything that had to be alchemized. You let go of everything that you had to let go. You embodied that new version of yourself, and you became. But until then, we're going to be looking at polarities today. Polarities or dualities. Everything is in a polarity, minus and plus, white and black, up and down, so on and so on and so on. Everything comes in polarity. And with that, I'm going to tell you that whatever you put on a pedestal is going to come down sooner or later. What do I mean through that? Whatever you put your energy and you acclaimed it and you glorified and you thought that is the best thing ever and that is amazing and you've never seen that thing before, for the same amount, its polarity is going to come a time into your life when you're going to be watching that thing that it has been unimaginable and you're going to see, what's this piece of rubbish? I don't like it anymore. How did I ever think that it was amazing? How did I ever think that it was so wonderful? Because it's not. Or at least I changed my mind because of the polarity. So whatever you placed on a pedestal, it has to come down from the pedestal. Take a simple exercise and look like in a dress that you liked or something that a pair of shoes, like for me, that you really, really, really loved. It comes a time when you're like, I don't like it anymore. Or a person, a friend that you really, really loved. Because for the same amount of love that you offered, it comes a time with its opposite, with its duality. You don't love that person anymore. it served you well. Take the knowledge, it served you well, but it's not for you anymore. It's about letting that person go or that thing go. And when you oscillate, that means going really high up, mountain route style, going really down, high up, really down. These are unbalanced patterns that will create more imbalanced patterns in your life. Starting about things, about object, about people, about patterns in your life, about success, feast and famine patterns. Up, amazing, really down, what is this? Feast and famine patterns. And it's about neutralizing the energy. It's about seeing everything as it is, with its pluses and its minuses, however the mind decodes them. And how to do that? It's by seeing everything with its plus and minuses. So in order for you to avoid the feast and famine patterns, it's about looking at that thing with its pluses and its minuses from the beginning. So we're going to go back to the dress. Amazingness. You love the color. You love the style. Its downside is like, ooh, that was a bit expensive. So straight away to place that object in duality and see its lights and its shadows. An amazing friend, I know. What are its benefits and what are its her minuses from the beginning? An event. Pluses, minuses. And that is how you're going to put them in a neutralized energy. Because from the neutralized energy, you're going to manage to step into the success and to manifest success. So not from a minus, a lack energy, but from a neutralized one. You look at everything as it is. You look at everything, yes, it's perfect the way it is. And I know that the mind struggles with this. This is one thing that the mind tries to avoid, to feel certain emotions, to be in certain context, to have certain circumstances, to experience certain events, because the mind rejects it. The mind wants only those type of experiences or only those things because of XYZ, without putting the events into a certain duality. I'm going to go back into the past, your experiences, and I'm going to tell you something, that everything that you have created into your life, everything that you have created into your past, even your traumas that your mind thinks that traumas, have been created for your highest benefit. And I know this is such a complicated sentence for your mind or for your soul who has been betrayed, or you haven't experienced love, or you haven't been treated fairly, or you didn't have what you needed at a certain point. But those events have been created by your highest you, for you to see the blessing in it. Because if your mind says, oh, I've been traumatized by that person when he, she did that, when he, she said that, that's only one side of the coin, yes, the minus. It's your job to neutralize that event and see what were the benefits of that event. What were the benefits of me going through that experience? Why did I live that? I didn't live it for nothing. No, you didn't. Your soul manifested that experience so you can integrate its energy. And I'm gonna tell you my example now. I worked a lot on the energy of not having money. I just wasn't able to receive money because my past told me that money is difficult to have and to make, that you have to work really hard, that money do not grow on the trees, that money is just coming and going easily, that I can't save money, that I don't deserve money, and so on and so on. So this is the energy that was stagnant into my subconscious for years and years and years. And I was repeating the same pattern again and again and again because I wasn't seeing the benefit of that event. And it's only one first event that causes that belief. And it starts with that. And then you just practice a pattern and then you see it. You go, you start to earn money, you practice the same thing. It's the same in a different shape or size, but the same energy. Because the energy hasn't been integrated from that first event. So my first event was when I've seen my mom literally giving all her money to somebody because of the debts. So what did I understand in that moment? That having debts is horrible. That money do not stay with us. That is difficult to have money because of debts. And it's such a shame. And with that, it was the scarcity, the shame behind the debts, the shame behind borrowing. And yet, as an adult, I lived with debts again and again and again. I was just repeating the same pattern that my parents repeated. And how do you put that first event into balance? So for years, I thought that that was my trauma. Yes. Until I learned that, wait a minute, it's my blessing behind that event. It's my blessing behind the knowledge, the energy of that event. And how do you do that? Because it can be quite traumatic and quite frightful for you to go and re-experience the event. By facing the event and by trying to see what. So yes, I didn't have money at that time, but what were other 50 things that I had in that time, in that event? Did I have a house? Yes. Did I have family? Yes. Did I have toys? Yes. Did I have love? Yes. Did I have food? Yes. Did I have clothes? Yes. Did I have this? Yes. So on and so on and so on. So yes, I didn't have money because all that money, remember that we had, went to that particular person that we had debts towards. And again, I was looking like it, the most painful thing I had that energy frozen into my body for years and years and years. And I was relieving the energy of that event into my adult life. But I didn't know. And I was relieving that energy into my circumstances, into my life. Because I didn't know anything else. Because I didn't know that I can do something that I love for me to be generously rewarded. That is the value that I put into the universe that is going to come back to me. Not from the same person, but you put the energy out there and you're going to be fully rewarded when you come back, when it comes back to you. But I just couldn't. That energy was so stagnant into my body, into my aura of energy, and I couldn't see beyond that. All I was like, I'm so terrified to do this. I'm terrified to do this investment. I'm terrified. What if I'm not going to have the money for tomorrow? Yes, I was scared of money. I was scared of not having money. I was scared the money was controlling me. I was just terrified. So I've done a lot of work on my energy and the energy of money, and to the energy of success and into the energy of abundance. Lots and lots and lots of work. But because with me, I had lots of stagnant, frozen, cemented energy. Remember, it's an energy around you that has to be broken. So, the same exercise could be done for other events as well. If you desire, take a piece of paper and a pen. Think about that event and think, what were other 50 things that I owned? Yes, I didn't have the love of my parents, of my father, or they loved me in a way that I think that it didn't serve me. Well, actually, it served you. It was the best way for you to learn your lesson and neutralize that energy. What are other 50 things that I had? Yes, I didn't have that one thing that I desired. What are the 50 things that I had? And let that energy come to you. Break that cement around you to see that it actually, those past events, those traumas that we consider, were actually our blessings. And I know this is quite an impossible statement for the mind. It's impossible. It's like a juxtaposition in English. It's just two opposite. Yes, oxymoron. We can't have it. But yet is the best thing that you could have lived, experienced, and now integrated. Because when you integrate those first events, you're moving on. You're ready for bigger, greater energies to come to you. But you already have them, but your mind can't see them. You're already as powerful as you can. You can't even imagine how powerful you are. If you smooth those energetics cemented around you, and if you smooth your mind. So I worked on working hard, not having enough money, wanting, I wanted to be there. I didn't want to be here. And yet I had to love to be here in order for me to be allowed to go there, to allow myself to go there. And how is that? we always, the stage of life where we are, we're going to live it, or the patterns, until we integrate them to be allowed to go to the next level. So you're always going to be manifesting scarcity or lack or a failure, if that's what your mind wants to think, until you see what's the value into that scarcity. And yes, in order for you to have that successful life, you have to love the scarcity the way you love the abundance. And you're going to say, Alina, but wait a minute, how can I love? Because I'm scared. I don't want to. The bills are coming. It's the feast and famine pattern. It's about you loving the scarcity the same way as you love your abundance. It's about you looking at your bank account and saying, okay, that's all right. That's not a problem. Yesterday, I talked to you about the event with the car when the car failed the MOT. That was a message from the universe for me to know, oh, pass the MOT, that's fine, not a problem, not a big thing. Not like, oh my God, how did my car did not pass the MOT? What do I have to do now? Now I have to worry about that thing as well, which I did at that time. Neutralize energy, not a problem. I've learned one lesson, and I've heard it from a book, I can't even remember something with the money, saying, when you're ready to earn and lose 10 pounds with the same energy, you're moving to the next level. You're ready to receive 100 pounds the same way as you're ready to lose 100 pounds. Gorgeous. Moving to the next level. You're ready to receive 1,000 pounds with the same energy, neutral energy, the way you lose 1,000 pounds. That's when you're moving to the next level. You're ready to receive 10,000 pounds with the same energy as you're ready to lose 10,000 pounds. And just observe this as I speak. Just observe what your mind saying. 100,000 pounds. Are you ready to receive this money with the same way as you lose that money? You're ready to move to the million. And so on and so on. I think this is a powerful exercise for you to integrate. That's the polarity. Receiving and losing the same amount of money with the same energy. Not a big deal. Money keeps coming back. Think about it. Let those words talk to you. Because when you're ready to lose the same amount of money that you are receiving, you're ready, you upgrade your energy, you upgrade your energy of success. Or you're thinking, oh, I can't lose this money. Oh, this is my safety, I can't. So everything comes in a polarity, yes? Everything is in pair. And like plus and minus are two different versions of the same coin. There are the pairs of polarities. Fear and love, the same spectrum, the same line, different ends of the line. The fear of losing what you have now that allowness of letting go of good to welcome great, and the love for what you desire, the love for your dream, the love for what you want to have, the love for who you want to be in all your aspects of your life and business. It comes with a polarity. And yet, when you go into your fear, even there's a polarity. Is the fear of losing what you have now and the fear of being successful. Because remember, your subconscious might be scared of being successful. Coming up with the energy of losing the dear ones, or might be living energies like, oh, rich people are mean, or you have to work hard, you're not going to have your weekends, or so on and so on. We all know the stories. Or I like it, rich people are making illegal stuff. This is what we think. There's always something, there's something dodgy behind it. I have my stories. So what story you're talking to you when you are into that fear of embodying the real, your most successful version of yourself? And it's the fear, again, the fear of investment. The fear is just fear of coming out of the comfort zone. I had to work on my fear of being in front of a camera, like here, talking to a camera. And I was thinking, Alina, how do you want to be so successful, to have that coaching business, that if you are scared of talking to people? But actually, you're not scared of talking to people. You're scared of judgment, because I was judging myself at that time. This is not good enough. Oh, Alina, what do you mean you said that? No, judgment. Mind voices, mind energy, low vibrations. Instead, empowering yourself, being that queen, and knowing that whatever my soul wants to say in front of the camera, that's what my clients are in need to hear. And it's the same for you. That fear of not taking the next step is because it's the fear of not looking inside, having deeply connection with what you desire. Because when I connected with the vision of helping women to see the power in themselves, that fear of being in front of a camera got smaller and smaller, faded and faded every single day with every action that I took. But because I was in that vision, I am that woman. I am that woman now. Not when I'll train myself to be in front of the camera, not when I'll have 100 clients. I am that woman now. So we're having that fear. That fear is coming from a certain event from your past. Like my fear of investing, my fear of being in front of the camera was coming from just not being good enough. I stayed with the idea of not being good enough again and again and again. Because when you believe about yourself not being good enough, everyone will mirror you. Everybody, starting with partners, with clients, community, social media, everybody will mirror you. But when you are connected with your full power, with your most divine you, with that vision of yours, and you truly believe in that, nobody will criticize you, because you know what? You're not criticizing yourself. They will just mirror your energy, like the universe will mirror your energy when you alchemized your old and you embodied the new. So we talked about fear and love. So for your deepest fear is your deepest love. Love for what? Love for everything. Love for everything the way it is. Love for your vision. Love for yourself. Love for your partner. Love for everything the way it is, without judgments. Because as we talked yesterday, when you judge somebody or something, you're actually judging yourself. When you admire somebody or something, it's just a reflection of what you admire and is already pre-existent in you, in your energy. So stay with that love. Let that love create your life. Let that love for what you desire, for who you want to be, create your life. And I'm going to make a parenthesis here before we're going to move to the next pair. Why can't you scale your life straight away? So why can't you get the success straight away? Because when you, let's say that you are scaling your success and you haven't alchemized your fear, your shame, your low vibration, your panic, your undesired things, they're coming with you as well. And your subconscious can't face it. It's actually a protection for you not having that, for you not becoming that, is because you have to smooth and alchemize current energies. They are stagnant, they are calcified, they are cemented in your energy. And of course, you can say, but I don't know, where is it? Of course. Because sometimes we're not aware of what our energy shows. Only by doing the work. You will see it by doing the work. You're going to be revealed your next step, and your next step, and your next step at the right moment. We all know the saying, when the student is ready, the master will appear. It's true. So true. So, not scaling your success at the moment, it's actually a protection from your subconscious saying, you're not ready for this success. It's a gradual process. It's your becoming process. It's going from alchemizing everything that's in your mind and stepping into that higher version of you, that most successful version of you, letting go of what doesn't need, because you can't scale those fears. You'd go into panic attacks. So it's a gradual process of integrating both aspects, both polarities of where you are at the moment. And how do you know if you're ready to move? Connect with that version, connect with your vision, connect with your energy of success. How would that sound to? And let that intuition tell you what's the next step. I'm ready for my next quantum action. I'm ready for the next step into my life and business. Coming out of the comfort zone? Yes, it is. A second pair of polarity, shame, and pride. Where do you take pride in what you do? Like in, oh, look at me. That external, yes, energy. You're taking your compliments and you're taking your inner value from what the others are saying or are doing. Where are you doing, yes, I did it. That distorted energy. Look at me. That's because there's still shame into your aura of energy. So shame of just, it can be shame of your body. Just, you can do an audit and reflect if you feel shame and where do you feel it. Because it can start with the shame, not being able to look at yourself, not being able to look at your work, not being able to, do you understand, say sorry, or not be, just shame. And if you experience any shame into your energy, you will try to compensate it with the pride. Ah, yes, I did it. Oh, I've done that. I'm so proud of myself. And I'm not saying that is not okay, because it's good. Like, take gratitude. Yes, done very well. Well done, me. Good. At the end of the day, being proud is important, but from what energy? Knowing that that's who you truly are, or that you have to cover some shame that has been brushed under the carpet. Just think about, do I feel any shame? And let that question talk to you. Because if you feel any shadow or any tingle of shame, that's going to put you in a distorted energy, and you're going to take actions from a distorted energy. That's not sustainable. That's not who you truly are. That's not your highest you. So that shame needs your attention, needs the alchemy. Distorted and divine energies. Gorgeous, distorted energy. That masculine energy, or like, I'm going to work harder and I'm going to work for longer hours and I'm going to prove myself. It's the proving energy. Or distorted feminine, that the victim energy that we discussed yesterday. That's what it is. Oh, I'm better than her. I can do better. Or this is not good enough about me. That's all distorted energy. Where do you practice all those concepts? Where do you practice? Where do you manifest from all those beliefs? And where do you manifest from your divine you energy? From your divine feminine and masculine energy. Divine feminine energy is that connection with you. It's that gentle, unconditional loving energy. And that divine masculine energy is that action, that support that you have to take in order for you to become that. So when the divine moment of an energy working with the other one, yes, so if you being only in your divine energy, loving everyone, it's not going to be, because you need the masculine support, the quantum action. You need that energy for you to become that. Without being a distortive, like, I'm going to show them, I'm going to prove myself, I'm going to prove my mom that I can do it, I'm going to, so on and so forth. I had to fight with a lot of not being good enough, lots of criticism in my childhood, lots of criticism. And that's why, how did I compensate? By working, doing a couple of masterclass, learning languages, just to prove that I am good, that I can do it. But all that just took me to burnout because it wasn't sustainable. But the burnout, I created the burnout so I can learn my lesson. To see that in opposition with distortive energy, there's a divine energy. And your divine energy, it's elixir, it's your pure bliss. When you embody those energy, you're unstoppable. You know who you are. You know what you achieve. You know what your success is. You know exactly what actions to take without any fear, without any shame, without needing to, I'm doing that to please them. No, that's your divine energy. Being fully connected with your vertical energy, with who you are. And not feeding your energy on external factors. And it's fantastic. So, scarcity and abundance. If you've been here with me, you already know that you are the co-creator. You know you're manifesting everything into your life. If you're struggling financially, that's because you manifested it. Why? So you can see what's the lesson behind it. What's actually the learning behind that scarcity. And I know I did, because I was afraid. I was afraid. I used to pay, when I used to take my monthly income, I just quickly pay everybody and everything. So just to make sure that I don't go back and relive that first event when my mother had to give that money. That's what I was doing. I had to make sure that no matter what I do, I can't manifest that event. And yet I was manifesting it. Because I didn't give it my love. I didn't integrate its energy, thinking like, I manifested that thing through my parents, so I know that money is energy. And money is coming when you love who you are, when you know what you're doing. But not like, oh, I know what I'm doing. What do they know? Full connection. Full connection with your divine you. Full connection with your queen you. Money comes easily. And that's a mantra that you can use. Money comes easily to me, day and night. Money comes easily to me. Another one. I am your name, and only good things happen to me. Only amazing things happen to me. And it's true. When you don't let that past to project your future, when you alchemized everything that has to be alchemized in order for you to move on to your next level of success, it all starts with your energy. So the moment you love your scarcity the same way as you love your abundance, you're moving to the next energy because you're neutralizing. You will never manifest success and abundance from a scarcity energy. No, because you're still looking at lack. Oh, but only that money. Oh, but that's not enough. Oh, but only one client. Oh, but that's not enough. Oh, no, but I wanted 20 clients. I wanted that amount of money. That is going to manifest only bigger scarcity and more events and experiences for you to look at that. Twist of energy. Oh, thank you very much. I received this amount of money. Thank you very much. 1,000 times more. Oh, I received these clients. Thank you very much. 1,000 times more. Gratitude. Gratitude for everything. Gratitude to the extreme, I know. And at the beginning, it might start with like, oh, but I feel like I'm pretending. Guess what? You can't pretend. You can't feel the way you feel unless it's good for you, unless it's for your highest benefit. It wouldn't come to your energy if it wouldn't be for you. It wouldn't come into your aura, into your visions, into your dreams. It wouldn't be achievable for you. But they will come again and again and again until you're ready to do the energetic work. And talking about that, it's about you receiving help. So lots of women are ready to do the work, but they're ready to do. So let's say that's the story of going on a hike. Yes, your adventure of becoming. Now, you can do that adventure, taking that decision by putting your stilettos on, your high heels, walking on the mountains in high heels, because you decided, I can do this on my own. Or you can decide to put the boots on, choosing help, and let you guide it into that adventure of your becoming, the powerful you, of your becoming your most successful you, because it all starts with your energy. In order for you to see it into your circumstances, into your reality, first, it starts by being embodied into your energy. You are that woman. You are that woman now. You are your highest you. You are your queen. You are your most divine. You are what your soul wants you to be. All right, powerful yous. And I'm going to close with an invitation. If you're ready to do the work, if you're ready to become the woman that you are meant to be and create the life and the business that you're meant to have, I'm going to invite you to send me a message and I can give you more details about how I can support you into becoming process, into you embodying your most powerful energy, your divine you. All right? Love, love, love for today. Thank you very much for giving yourself this time. Thank you very much for making my energy come into your energy. It's only for a reason. All my love.